So that put them against us here in day 2. Taos, they're the 11 seed, as I said. They're in District 2 4A, and they were the champs up in District 2. They went 15-7 on the season and 7-1 in district. And again, they fell to Hope Christian. The Artesia Bulldogs, of course, they went 18-5 on the season, fell yesterday to Academy, to a really good Academy team. They were 4-2 in District 4 4A, our district, and they were the runner-ups to the Goddard Rockets. They got the 4 seed coming into this year's tournament. Just a quick look at the brackets. Yesterday, Santa Teresa and Kirtland Central, the 8 and 9 seeds played. KC won that as a 9 seed. They ended up playing St. Pius yesterday afternoon, at the same time we were playing. St. Pius defeated them. Of course, Academy played Berlin, the 12 seed. Academy won, so we played them yesterday, the 4-5. Academy defeated us. So right now, or this afternoon, I'm sorry, St. Pius will be playing Albuquerque Academy. On the other side of the bracket, the Silver City Fighting Colts were the 3 seed, so they waited to play the winner of Hope Christian and Taos. Hope Christian was the 6th, Taos the 11th. Hope won that ball game. And then they played at 4 o'clock, and Hope, the 6th seed, defeated the 3 seeds Silver City Fighting Colts. So they moved on to today at 4 o'clock, and on the very bottom of the bracket, number 7 for Taos played number 10, Valencia. They fell to Valencia yesterday morning at 10, so that put Valencia against the 2 seed Goddard Rockets yesterday afternoon at 4, and Goddard won that game. So today at 4, on the winner side of the bracket, it'll be Hope Christian taking on the Goddard Rockets. On the other side of the bracket now, Valencia, who fell yesterday, is playing Santa Teresa here this morning on court number 1. Silver City, who fell yesterday, is playing Berlin, and they are playing on court number 2. Artesia, our Bulldogs, fell, and they're playing Taos right here in a little bit. In fact, getting ready to start, I just looked up and they did something different today. So I'm going to give you the starters for the Bulldogs. It'll be Brecken and Kirkland, Brooklyn Evans, Tovar, Whitmire, and Padilla. And for the other team, number 8 is their libero, that's Shropshire. Castillo, Apodaca, Garcia, which is Nevada Garcia. Number 7 is Sierra Griego, and back to serve will be number 1, Isabella Lucero. Here's the first serve. Brecken gets to it, gets it to Kirkland on the right side. It's blocked at the net. Good job by the Bulldogs to dig it up. Tovar's just going to get it over for a free ball. Number 1 is Lucero. She sets it up. Another great save by the Bulldogs. Evans, tapped over by Whitmire. They get it back over Tovar. Kirkland goes over the net. Brecken, Kirkland, set is dug up in the back row by Shropshire, and then there's going to be a big swing and a kill for Padilla for the Bulldogs as it went off the block. Brecken will check out, coming in for her is Addington, and back to serve will be Whitmire leading 1-0 here in set number 1. Whitmire jump serve from right middle is too long, and it's out, so it leaves 1-1. As she will take a seat, Brecken will check back in. And on the other side, number 6 coming in for number 3. So Serna in for Garcia. Back to serve will be the libero, number 8, Shropshire. Back to Padilla. Nice set up to Kirkland. Right in the middle, back to Padilla. She tips it over. They dive and get to it. Setting it up on the middle, and it's going to be tipped over. Padilla gets it up in there. Right in the middle, big swing for Eppington, and she'll get the kill. It goes off the block with number 7, Diego, but they couldn't get it back up. And so Philip Bulldogs is checking in will be Kraft. Tovar will take the break. And back to serve will be Kirkland Miller for the Artesia Bulldogs. 2-1 our score here in set number 1. It's Kirkland goes from the right side, left facing Taos. Back to Castillo. Chasing it down with Lucero. This will be behind the 10-foot line. Brecken to Kirkland. Right in the middle, Addington with the swing, and it's going to be too far. She actually didn't swing as much as she shoved it over to the right side or the her left, and it was out of bounds. So that ties it up 2-2. Is checking in for them is number 15, Rodriguez, and back to serve is Griego. She's going to serve from the middle. Shot is back, and it's going to be Brooklyn gets it up. Miller in the middle. Addington with the kick. Oh, nice shot there. Nice in-system ball movement for the Artesia Bulldogs, and Addington puts it down hard from the middle. Evans will get a break. Howard will check in. And back to serve will be number 4, Haley Padilla. All right, she'll serve from the right middle. And here's her jump serve. Tips off the net. They dig it up. Number 7, Griego. Cross court, but she's going to be behind the 10-foot line. The free ball, Artesia. Miller back set. Kraft with the kill shot. That's off the block and a point, Artesia. There's number 15, Rodriguez, went up the block. It goes off of her hands and out of bounds on the Bulldog side of things. So the Bulldogs go up 4-2. Padilla back again to serve, kind of right middle, where she serves from right here. Here's the jump serve. Number 7, Griego gets it up. Lucero over to the left side. Big swing. Going to be dug up back there by Padilla. Kirkland to Howard. Skill shot is dug up. Can they get to it at 10? Number 3, Garcia puts it back in. And then number 7, Griego hits it into the net from way back behind the 10-foot line. Garcia had to get it in play, and it kind of went backwards. And it was a low shot. So the Bulldogs now lead 5-2. And again, Kaylee back to serve. Hits the net. They're going to dig it up back there in the middle. Going to go over the net, and that is in. Diving toward Brecken Miller. Did a good kill shot there for number 3, Nevaeh Garcia, and she will go back to serve, and it is now 5-3 Bulldogs. She can serve from the far left side. Almost out of bounds. She's right over in the corner with her jump serve. Nope, just a regular serve. It goes over, and it's way, way long. Padilla and Miller back there just let it sail over their heads. Point Artesia 6-3 as Whitmire checks back in. Addington will get a break, and back to serve will be Brecken Miller. All right, Miller with her serve. Goes back, dug up by Griego, up to Lucero. She's going to punch it over. Brecken gets to it. Kirkland right in the middle. Whitmire with the swing. It's going to be dug up in the air. They're going to go get it. It's going to be a free ball Artesia, and they're not going to get it over. Point Artesia. As number 15, Rodriguez tried to get it over, and it went off sideways. So on the third hit. So Brecken back again to serve. Serves from that right side. Here it comes. Garcia to Lucero. Big swing. Going to be dug up by Padilla. Right up on the net. And they're going to get it back over. Can they get it over? They will. Free ball Artesia. Whitmire to Miller. Back to Whitmire. And she shoves it over. Kind of pushes it over for the kill. Whitmire. And the Bulldogs go up 8-3. And they're going to take a timeout. So we will take a timeout as well. 30-second timeout back in the studio.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, home owned and operated for over 50 years, and here for all your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, a proud sponsor of the Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
All right, we are back. As Brecken will go back to serve again, leading 8-3. He's on that right side. Here's the serve. The third everything diving for was their libero Shropshire right in front of Griego, who probably could have got it, but Shropshire dove, and it went off to the right side over to the court next to us, which is for Taos and KC. And I'll try to see who's winning. They're actually 10-9 over there. All right, so here comes Miller with her serve. All right, Slipper just a little bit long. Good job back there by Griego to get out of the way of it. Knuckleball, boy, it had some movement on it, but it just went long. Checking back in for the libero is number 5, Garcia. That's Abigail Garcia. They got a couple of those Garcia girls, Nevaeh and Abigail. All right, so the serve is over. Miller, Whitmire with a little tip over. They're going to get to that. Setting it up on the left side. Here's the swing. It's going to be dug up in the back row, but they're going to say they got into the net, the Bulldogs. Right, the Sam Whitmire got into it. So point goes to Taos. The score now 9-5 in favor of Artesia. We're in set number 1. Live from the Real Renty Event Center. And back to service Cerna from the middle. Good get there by the Bulldogs. And this ball goes backwards off of Miller. So Padilla comes dive. He got a pancake. Miller's shot went the opposite direction for it. She wanted to go. Point goes to the Taos Tigers. It's now 9-6 Artesia. Cerna from the middle. Howard. Kirkland back to Whitmire. Her kill shot is down from the left side, facing on their side, and coming back in for number 6. Cerna is the libero, number 8, Shropshire, and back to serve for Artesia is Kraft. So Ashton It starts off kind of in the middle, and she does that little run step and goes to the right side. Here's her serve. Dug up back there by Garcia. Gonna go to the left side. Kraft, Miller, cross court. Howard with the shot. Dug up back there by Garcia. Over to the left side. Dug up by Padilla. And then nobody could get to it. I don't know what happened there. Maybe a miscommunication. As Turkman kind of got a late start going. Kraft to take a seat. Coming in for her is Tovar. On the other side, Rodriguez did a great break. And coming in for her is number 4, Amber. We haven't seen her yet. And so Sophia Ortiz Amber will go back to serve. She's going to serve from the middle. Tovar, Brecken, and Padilla on that back row. She's going to go back to Padilla. Miller chases down, back over to Whitmire. It's going to be a 3-ball. Just get it over. Lucero back to number 7. It's going to be hit by the Bulldogs and some behind the 10-foot line. It's a kill shot for Padilla. Bulldogs go up 11-7. Amber will take a seat. Coming back into the ballgame will be number 10, Castillo. On the other side, Howard will get a break, and Brooklyn Evans will go back to serve as she checks into the ballgame with the lead 11-7 here in set number 1. Brooklyn will go far left side, the right side to Taos. Nice floater, and that's going to be not over. That was 4 hits. So point Ortiz, it took a minute to call it. They got it over, but they did it off the 4 hits. So point Ortiz 12-7. Again, Brooklyn was some right in the middle with her serve. Another good floater. It's going to dig up and go over, and it's going to be out of bounds. That's an ace for Brooklyn. The Bulldogs now lead 13-7. She's going to move over to the far left side this time. Evans is. There's a serve. Goes cross court. Dug up back there by Garcia to Lucero in the middle. And they swing at it twice, and nobody gets it over. Now Miller to Padilla with the kill. Bulldogs getting the system quickly there and get the kill shot on the left side of the court. House is right. 14-7. Bulldogs have doubled them up. And another timeout taken. Let's take a 30-second timeout back in the studio.
I'm Ben from Roswell Seed Company.
And I'm John.
We've been helping New Mexico grow since 1898. Seeds, feed, fertilizer, tools, all the good stuff.
Basically, if it grows in the dirt, we probably sell it. Or at least argue about how good it'll grow.
We're just down on South Main, and we're always happy to help.
And hey, we throw in the advice and bad jokes, both equally unlicensed.
Go where the pros go. Roswell Seed Company.
All right, welcome back to the Ortiz Lake Bulldogs lead the Taos Tigers 14-7. And Brooklyn Evans will resume serving. See if they tried to freeze her. We'll see what happens. She's serving right in the middle this time. Nice serve back to the libero. She digs it up to Lucero on the right side. Big swing, blocked at the net, and it falls on their side. Bulldog point. So the freeze didn't work. The Bulldogs now lead 15-7. Brooklyn again is going to stay in the middle. Here's her serve. I'm going to go over to the right side. Dug up back there by Garcia. Lucero right in the middle. Big swing, but too far. Bulldogs. That was number 7 with Sierra Griego, the senior, middle blocker and middle hitter. But it sailed about 52 feet too far. So it'll be Bulldogs. Evans now from the right side. She's moving all around, and this time she hits it out of bounds on the right side. Hits the top of the net and continues going that way. It'll move over to them, and number 1, Isabella Lucero will serve from the middle. Bulldogs lead 16-8. Lucero back to Evans. Evans to Miller. Miller, it's going to hit him over. Miller gets a kill. Great job there. Kind of up on the net as Addington checks in. Brecken will get a break, and back to serve will be Jenna Whitmire. Bulldogs lead 17-8. Jenna with the serve from the middle. Her jump serve. Over the right side, dug up by Garcia to Lucero. Back to Garcia on the left side. That's going to be long. Bulldog point. She tried to hit a kill, but it was too far, about 3 foot out. The Bulldogs now go up 18-8, lead by 10 here in set number 1. Jenna from the middle, her jump serve. It's right in the middle, back to the barrel Shropshire. She hits it over to the right side. They're going to have a chance at it. Nope, that's going to be a kill shot for, it was a happy birthday to Kaylee Padilla. But the pass from the backside went out of bounds over in the right, and when Garcia gets to get it, you hit it over. All right, back in the back set. You're going to set it up, just tip it over. Tobar to Miller. Miller in the middle to Addington. She's going to tip it over. Oh, it hits the net. Point. Taos. Brecken sets back in. Whitmire will get a break, and the score now 19-9. On the other side, taking into the ball game is number 6, Kimberly Cernan. Back to serve will be the libero, Shropshire, from the far right corner. Brooklyn, Kirkland, back set. Padilla with the kill shot. It goes off the net. They're able to dig that up. Lucero over to the right side. Brooklyn gets it up in the air. Kirkland in the middle. Addington with the kill. Caitlin Addington hammers it down from the middle as Tovar takes a great craft look at the end and going back to serve to be Kirkland Miller for the Bulldogs, leading 20-9. They got the 21st. Here in set number 1. Here's the serve. Serve ball. That goes off. That's going to go. They almost got to it. That's an ace for Kirkland Miller. Number 10 was back there to steal. And that ball had so much movement. I wouldn't have curved it with a knuckleball. She hit it, but it went off to the right and out of bounds. Here's the next serve. Another knuckleball. This time the steal gets here. They're going to set it up on the right side. Padilla with the dig. Back set. Kraft has to slide. Step. And there's a kill. It's a great adjustment. The pass wasn't exactly where Kirkland wanted it, but Kraft adjusted, slid over to the right. She was out of bounds. She hit that cross court for the kill. And the Bulldogs now lead 22-9 as Kirkland will go back to serve once again. And this time she's going to be long and to the right out of bounds. That makes it 22-10. Number 15, Claudia Rodriguez will check in for number 10, Castillo. All right, back to serve is number 7. It's going to go back to Brooklyn. Cross set to Kraft. Dug up back there by Shropshire. That's going to be in the net. They were in the net. Oh, they're saying they hit it 4 times. So that set spun around. The Bulldog point, and the Bulldogs now lead 23-10. As Howard checks in, Evans gets a break, and back to serve will be Kaylee Padilla. So we are the Bulldogs. 2 points here from getting set number 1. There's Kaylee's jump serve from the middle. Dug up back there by Garcia. They tip it over the net. Brecken across to Kraft. Her little kill shot is dug up. They're going to hit it over. Howard to Miller, and she just tips it over. They do get to it. Free ball Artesia. Padilla. Kirkland cross set. Howard with the shot. Blocked at the net, but out of bounds. Bulldog point. Kimberly Howard with the kill, and the Bulldogs have set point coming up here. Kaylee Padilla back to serve. 24-10 here in set number 1. Padilla gets way back there, she always does. Kind of right middle, almost middle. Dug up back in the back row by Diego. Lucero chases it down. From behind the 10-foot line, they hit it. Padilla, Miller, right side tap over by Kraft. They get to it. Lucero back set. Gonna go. Oh, couldn't get to it with Miller. She stuck her right hand out. That's a kill shot for Nevaeh Garcia. So they stay alive. It's now 24-11. Bulldogs by 13. And on the far left side, Nevaeh Garcia will go over to serve for the Bulldogs. And she hits it in the net. Bulldogs win. Bulldogs win set number 1. 24-11. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout, Jeff. I'll turn it over to you.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available.
Did you know that God values relationships? At Faith Baptist Church, we exist to begin, build, and broaden a relationship with God and with others. We want a relationship with God through faith in His Son, Jesus Christ, as our Savior. And we also want a relationship with others in a healthy biblical community. Come join us as we strive together to go from where we are to where God wants us to be. 10:30 on Sunday mornings and 6:15 on Wednesday evenings.
Make your mark in media sales. Pecos Valley Broadcasting and KSVP TV are now hiring account executives in the Roswell, Carlsbad, and Artesia areas. Send your resume or details to hireme at pvbcradio.com today.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, and here for all your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of the Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
Paul says in 1 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 2, we give thanks to God always for all of you, constantly mentioning you in our prayers. A couple of things. Are we thankful? That's the time of season we're in. We're remembering things and we're being thankful for things. Are we thankful for all those things around us? But also, how about our prayer life? Are we praying? Are we asking God? Are we telling God how thankful we are for Him and for His mercy and His love and His forgiveness? And I really like what Paul says there. Are we constantly doing that? Not just in those desperate moments in life, but in that constant thought process of life. Constantly mentioning, constantly talking to God and asking God to help us and to bless us. So I want you to look at your life. I want you to take a long look and ask yourself, do I constantly remember my life in prayer? And am I constantly doing that with God? If I'm not, maybe I need to change. And if I need to change, do I need help? And if you want help, come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ.
Hi, Artesia. Cambria here from your local KFC and Taco Bell. It's back. Our world-famous chicken pot pie is back for a limited time only, and it's better than ever. And for only $5.99, you can't beat that. Come by and try one today. As always, it's great to be a Bulldog, and we hope to see you soon at your local KFC and Taco Bell.
All right, welcome back here. They took a whole minute and didn't go the whole minute. So it's already 1-1, Artesia and Taos here in set number 2. Back to serve will be Lucero. Her serve is going to sail across to Brecken, up to Kirkland, cross court to Padilla. Padilla with the shot. It's going to be up in the air. Brecken again to Kirkland. She's just going to tap it over. They dig for it and get it up. Harvey to Brecken, or to Kirkland. They tip it over from Whitmire. Now the shot, left-handed shot for Padilla is blocked at the net. It's House with the point. It's now 2-1 Tigers. Back to serve again. It's going to be Lucero. I'll just take a 2-minute time break from now on in between games. They hit it right into the net. So point Artesia. It's now 2-2. Artesia and Jeff, I don't know if you hear me, but I can hear you guys when you talk. I like hearing the commercials, though. That's handy. All right, so back to serve will be Whitmire for the Bulldogs from the right side. Going to be dug up back there by Lucero. Up in the middle, the shot is going to be a kill slow. Get it up, and then they block it. He died there by Whitmire. But Padilla had to try to just tip her left-handed, and they blocked it down. As Whitmire gets a break coming back in is Brecken Miller, and on the other side, number 6 comes in. That's Cerna. Back to serve will be Shropshire, their libero. Going to go to Brooklyn, up to Kirkland in the middle. Padilla with the big shot. They blocked it again. That's the first time they blocked it. Number 7, Diego, and number 6, Cerna at the block. Points, Taos. 4-2, the Tigers now lead. And Shropshire from the right side with the serve. Going to go to Evans. It's over the net, and it goes on their side. I mean, they did a happy birthday shot. Thank Taos. So they now lead 5-2. And Shropshire again goes back to serve. Padilla to Miller. Cross court. Frederick with the shot. It's going to be dug up in the back, and they're just tipping it over. Bulldogs, Brecken gets to it. Now she'll just tap it over if she gets it from her sister. Long shot over. Brecken gets to it. Harvey goes across court to Padilla. Padilla with the kill shot, and that is a kill. It goes off of number 7, Diego, and out of bounds. So point Artesia. Second in for Harvey will be Kraft, and back to serve will be Church and Miller for the Bulldogs as they now 3-5. Bulldogs down by 2 here in set 2. And we've got a timeout on the floor as one of the Tigers, number one, Lucero, is asking about something with the floor. Yeah. All right, so Berkeley gets it over the net. It's going to be dug up over to the right side. They're going to chase it down. Lucero does. Shot is going to go into the net by Garcia, Nevaeh Garcia. She tried to just baby it over. And that's a point. Artesia 4-5. Artesia down by 1. Kirkland again, right side, and the serve. Boy, they just barely got to that. They run into each other. It's going to be a free ball. Artesia, Brooklyn, up to Kirkland. She's going to cross court. Did it for the big swing and a kill. Cut it up 5-5. Artesia got in the system right there. Good. Big in the back row by Evans. Up to Kirkland. And she gets it right to Padua. There's the serve. Down the line. Dug up by Cerna. It's going to be a tip over by Frederick. Because it was too far. They're just going to have to chase it. It's going to be tipped by the Bulldogs. And then a back set to Padilla. Kill shot. Right side. Bulldogs left. Right side on Taos side of things. So the kill takes it to 6-5, Artesia. Kirkland again back to serve from the right middle. Goes back. It's going to be dug up back there by Cerna. They're just going to get it up in the air for a kill shot. It's blocked by Frederick when she gets it back over the net. Lucero to the left side. That's going to be gone. Bulldog point. That was Kimberly Cerna with the shot that went sailing about 15 feet long. So Bulldogs now go up 7-5. Again, Miller's looking over to see where they're going to hit, I suppose. He's looking over to the bench. Ball came in from the McAllister, about on their side now. So Kirkland waiting on the official. He says, go ahead. Here's the jump serve. Although Ace goes right into the kind of the middle area that she couldn't decide how she wanted to get it. Kimberly Cernan, basically the serve just ate her up. And the Bulldogs go up 8-5. And timeout taken by Taos. 30 seconds. We'll be back.
Attention Southeast New Mexico. The Tate Branch invoice sale is happening right now. For a limited time, every new car is priced at invoice minus rebates. That means you pay less than we paid for the car. We're talking thousands of dollars in savings. And here's the best part. Every car comes with a lifetime powertrain warranty for peace of mind, mile after mile. Come see why so many families choose Tate Branch. Here we price fairly, treat you like family, and provide exceptional customer service every step of the way. Don't wait. Drive home your dream car today during the Tate Branch invoice sale. Tate Branch. Experience the difference.
All right, we're back here as the Artesia Bulldogs taking on the Taos Tigers in set number 2, leading 8-5. Taos calls a timeout. See if they can ice Kirkland. The ball rolls on, but one of the coaches for the Bulldogs taps it off the floor. All right, so no timeouts left for Taos in this set. What the officials just talked about. It goes back. They dig it up on that back row. Kill shot is going to work. This really wasn't a big swing by Garcia, but a low shot over the top of the Bulldogs block, which is Frederick and Kraft. Checking in for the Taos Tigers, number 15, Rodriguez. And back to serve, number 7, Brooklyn, Kirkland, right in the middle. Frederick with the shot, dug up back there by Diego. They're going to get it over to the left side. Oh, and that's long. Oh, instead of again. I thought it was long, but it was in. Kill shot for Cerna down the left side, just in back in that corner. Point goes to the Tigers. 8-7 now. Here's the serve. Brooklyn. Kirkland back set. Big swing down the line. Out. Padilla tried to get right down that right line, the left side for Taos. That ties it up. 8-8. So good timeout. They get the point off the timeout and then 2 more. Tie it up. Serve is over. Brecken to Kirkland. Kirkland cross court to Kraft. Big swing, way too long. Point Tigers. Well, they take the lead back 9-8. As Diego from the middle. Here's her serve. Again, back to Brecken, up to Kirkland. Kirkland right in the middle. Frederick gets a big swing block. Dug it up by Kirkland. It's going to be punched over by Thea. They're going to dig it up. In the left side, another swing. Kirkland gets it up in the air. Brecken over to the right side. Big swing for Padilla, and that's going to be a kill shot. It goes off of and backwards. Number 1, Lucero. Taking it for the Bulldogs, Howard. Brooklyn gets a break. Evans, and back to serve will be Kraft for the Bulldogs. Oh, no, that's Padilla. Sorry. Padilla with the jump serve. Lucero, he's behind the 10-foot line, and they go back to the corner. Brecken to Kirkland on the right side. Swing, and it's dug up back there by Shropshire. They're going to get a chance out of here. Bulldogs do. They tip it over. Oh, good job by Brecken. Chases it down. Kraft's just going to get it over. Free ball. Diego gets up in there. Lucero back set. Garcia blocks it to net. Let it go down on our side. Point. Tigers. It's 10-9 now. The Tigers lead. Number 3, Nevaeh Garcia goes over to the left side to serve. Here's her serve and go back. And that's an ace. It goes off working and goes backwards. 11 Tigers. As Garcia once again goes over to the left side, left corner. And shot. Again, going to go to Brecken. She gets it up to Kirkland. Kirkland's going to cross it. Howard with the shot. And that's going to be a kill for Henry Howard. Goes off to number 3, Nevaeh Garcia, backwards. Whitmire checks into the ball game. Brecken will get a break. And going back to serve will be Frederick. On the other side, number 10 checks back to the ball game. That's Castillo. Frederick falls from the far left side, right side to the Taos Tigers. Here's her serve. Goes back to Griego, to Lucero. Lucero right in the middle. Kill shot is up and dug up by the Bulldogs, chasing it down with Padilla. Now the shot, and too long for Howard. Frederick to get a break. Brecken checks back in on the other side. Second back in the ball game is Garcia, and that's Abigail Garcia. Back to serve is Cerna from the middle. Padilla, Kirkland, back set, slide shot. Dug up on the back row by Castillo. They try to just tip it over. That was Kraft to hit that slide shot on the right side. Goes into the net, so the Bulldogs get the point as Shropshire checks back in. And going back to serve will be Ashton Kraft for CJ. Down by 1. It's 11 serving 12. Here's Ashton, jump serve, right side. Boy, that knocked the ball. It's an ace. That thing was moving. I'm in a great spot to go. Yesterday I was far away from him. I was 1 foot over from the side, but I can really see that ball moving here. She gets the ace. There's the next serve. It's tied up 12-12. Another mover. Number 10, Castillo gets it. They're going to be a free ball for Artesia. Brecken to Kirkland. Kirkland cross court to Howard. Howard with the shot. They're going to dig it up, but it's going to be a kill. It went long and left. Kill shot for Demery, and the Bulldogs retake the lead, 13-12. It's asking to get the ball from Kirkland and get ready to set. Get ready to serve once again. All right, here's surfing asking Kraft. Another knuckleball dug up back there by Griego. Up to Lucero, left side. Blocked at the net. They're able to dig it up, and then it's going to be a tip over by Whitmire. And that's out of bounds. Good job by Kraft. As number 15, Rodriguez tried to push that over, and it was too far to the right. Kraft is not to get it, and she just stopped dead in tracks and let it fall. Bulldogs now lead 13-12, and here's Ashton, right side. Goes back. It's going to be dug up back there by Diego, right over the net. Bulldogs have a chance of getting System Howard with the shot out too far. Didn't get on top of it. Point goes to the Taos Tigers. Harvey will check in for Kraft. On the other side, Rodriguez will get a break, and coming in will be number 4, Sophia Ortiz Amber. She'll serve. We've seen her just when she gets into rotation to service. She is a sophomore. She's going to serve from the middle. And go back to Padilla, goes off her sideways, but Howard's there. Then the shot over and the kill for the Bulldogs, Jenna Whitmire. Howard will get a break. Evans will check back in, and she'll go back to serve. The Bulldogs lead by 2 once again. It's 15-13. As Evans will go back and start right in the middle. So Evans with the serve. Going to go to number 10. That's Castillo. She gets it up to Lucero. Swing, and it's dug up back there by Brecken. Big swing, and they dig it up on the other side. Stop side. They're going to swing and let it go. Bulldog point. That was number 5 at the attempted pure shot. Abigail Garcia. It sells long. Brooklyn's got out of the way of it. The Bulldogs now lead by 3, 16-13 here in set number 2. They won set number 1, 24-11. Here's the serve. Goes over to the left side. Dug up back there by Castillo. It's on the net. Harvey, and it goes off of her backwards. The point Tigers. As Nevaeh Garcia will check in, getting a break will be Charlie Castillo. And back to serve will be Lucero. This is jump serve from the middle. Evans gets to it. Kirkland cross court to Padilla. Big swing, and that's pure. But Lucero just had to fall down out of the red. It hit her, but it was a major kill shot. As Frederick checks in for Miller, Brecken takes a break, and Whitmire will go back to serve. She started right in the middle. She now has the go ahead. Bulldogs lead 17-14. Nice shot. It's going to be dug up back there. It's going to be a free ball RT. Oh, Harvey gets it over, and they're going to say double hit or lift on the Bulldogs. Whitmire takes a break. Brecken checks back in. And back to serve. Well, they're going to have number 6 checking in. That's Cerner. And back to serve is the libero's drop side. Here's her shot. Evans. Kirkland, back set. They did. Kill shot right in the middle. They couldn't even get to it. She's on top of that, hit it straight down. The Bulldogs go up 18-15. Kraft will check in for Harvey, and back to serve will be Kirkland Miller. 3-point lead, 18 serving 15. Kirkland from the far right side. Here's a serve. Dug up back there by Under. Shot going to be Miller to Evans. And it's going to be a free ball. Getting it over was Frederick. Cross court set, and it's going to be dumped out by the Bulldogs. Brooklyn will get it back up. Miller gets it over the net. They got a free chance out of it. Swing, and that's going to be long for number 3, Garcia, point Artesia, 19-15, and a timeout taken. We will take a 30-second break and be right back.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. As the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right all year round. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $6,000.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
All right, Bulldog fans, we are back here. Joby Hodling with you, KSCPTV.com. Watch on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. Bulldogs win this match. They will move on this afternoon and play at 4 o'clock. They'll take on the winner of KC or Taos. And although they're playing right next to me, I haven't been able to tell who's winning. They're in set number 2. As soon as I know, I'll try to watch it a little bit. Wait to see. We got Taos just got a point. They went up 17-15 in set number 2. So a close step over there. On our side, Miller is back out. The Bulldogs in. The Tigers ready to go. And Miller waiting on the go-ahead from the official, which she now gets. And here's her serve. Goes back to Cerna. She gets it to Lucero. Back to Cerna on the left side. Swing and blocked at the net by Fred. Oh, we'll be down on our side. Doggone it. I thought it got over the net. Frederick was there for the block, but it went straight down between her and the net. So point Tigers. And they now down by 3. 16 starting 19. Bulldogs at the 3-point lead. Serve is going to go to Kraft, actually, right up on the net. And a good job by Padilla to get that over. We're going to put it to Miller in the back to Brecken. She's going to back set it. There's a shot by Padilla. They dig it up, and this is going to be a free ball if they can even get it over, which they do, but it's out on the left side. Point. Artesia and the Bulldogs are first to 20 once again. Howard back in. Evans will take a break. Back to serve. It'll be Taylor Padilla with a 20-16 lead in number 2. Taos goes up 18-15 on their set. Dug up back there by Garcia in the middle. Shot is over. Padilla with a nice hit. Kirkland chases it down. Back set. Kraft will just punch it over. They're able to tip it up into the air. Padilla, Kirkland, cross set. Howard with the shot. Tipped it to net. They dig it up. Borrego does. Lucero over to the left side. The kill shot is oh, and Brecken gets to it. Miller, that's Kirkland on the right side. Back set. Kraft. And what was the call? I guess they said we got into the net. I didn't see it. The point goes to Taos, 20-17, as Nevaeh Garcia from the far left side will serve. Back to Padilla, which is almost straight up in the air. Kirkland will chase it down. She's be behind the 10-foot line. Low shot, get it over by Howard. Lucero right in the middle. Swing is going to be way long. By number 15, Rodriguez. Oh, wait a minute. They said we tipped it. Point goes to the Tigers, 20-18. Look at this. Avery and Ashton. Here's the serve. Off and up the race. It goes off the Brecken Miller backwards on the serve for an ace for number 3, Rodeo Garcia. 19-20. Bulldogs up by 1. Garcia back again from that left side to serve. Going to be over the head if she ducks under it, Katie Padilla. But then she's a 21 minutes. Whitmire checks in, Brecken to get a break. Back to serve from the far left side, left side will be Frederick. And on the other side, number 10, Castilla checks back to the ball game for Nevada Garcia. Here's a serve by Avery. Chasing it with Diego. It'll be a free ball. Artesia tipped with the net by Whitmire. And then they're going to try to just tip it over, and it goes wide. So the Bulldogs get the point. 22-19, the Bulldogs lead. It's Frederick will go back again, one again to serve from that far left corner. Okay, the serve coming up here for Avery. That's going to be long. It was number 7, Drager, got out of the way. Avery will get a break. Brecken will check back in. On the other side, checking into the ball game is Abigail Garcia. And back to serve will be Kimberly Cerner. Down by 2, 22-20 Bulldogs. Howard, the Kirkland, front set. Big swing and a kill for she kind of was walking toward the middle and she took a look over her shoulder to make sure, but it was a kill shot as number 8, Shropshire, the libero, checks back in for the Taos Tigers. Cerner gets a break, and Bulldogs now lead 23-20. Here's Kraft. Jump serve, nice movement on that ball. That's going to be an ace. Ashton Kraft pulled that ball with the knuckler. And number 10 hit it to Shield, but it was it was moving around. It went off to the right side and out of bounds. 24-20, set points. Ashton Kraft, with that jump serve, down the line, dug up back there by Diego. Lucero chases it down. They're going to get a chance at it. Bulldogs get it over. Whitmire blocked it at the net. It's going to go over a nice field for number 15, Rodriguez. Whitmire blocked it. They got it bumped it up, and then Garcia got a big swing, or Rodriguez got a big swing and a kill. It's Harvey checks into the ball game for the Bulldogs. On the other side, Emder checks in. She'll go back to serve. Down 21-24 Bulldogs. Set point here in set number 2, 24-21 Bulldogs. That's going to go back to Brecken. She gets it up to Kirkland. Cross set to Whitmire. She's going to get it across the net on the shove shot. Should be a free ball Artesia. It is. Harvey to Miller. Miller across the court to Howard. Howard with the goal shot. They dig it up. It's going to be another free ball for Artesia. Right in the middle. Whitmire, and that is out. She tried to place it over on the left side of the court, her right side. Mega gets an inch out. But 24-22 Artesia. And Coach Williams to take a timeout. I think I'll keep it right here, Jeff. So Taos, again, they were the champs in District 2, going 15-7 on the season. They were 7-1 in district, but they came in as the 11 seed, so probably strength of schedule hurt them some, being a district champ, but getting that high of a seed. The Bulldogs, on the other hand, were District 4 for a runner-up to the Goddard Rockets, but they get the 4 seed. So Goddard gets the 2 seed, Bulldogs get the 4 seed, and for Taos got the 6 seed. So 3 out of our district really high. Taos got the 7 seed, so really high seeded. But Goddard, Artesia, and for Taos both fell yesterday as a higher seed. Goddard won their game, so they're playing this afternoon at 4 o'clock. All right, so Amber, we're back and ready to go. Amber still set point. Bulldogs 24-22 is the score. Amber back to serving now. She gets the go-ahead. They'll go back to Brecken, up to Kirkland. Kirkland with a little just tip over. Again, Brecken to Kirkland. And now big swing for Howard. They tip it up into the air. It's going to be a free ball. Artesia, Whitmire chases it down. Going to be to the right side. Howard with the shot down the line, out of bounds. So Taos excited. Their hands up. Bulldog hands up as well. 24-22. Artesia still set point as Amber goes back to serve once again, down by 1. And here's your search in the middle. Go back to Brecken, backing up to Kirkland. Kirkland's going to cross court set to Whitmire. Swinging, it's going to be dug up in that back row. Center over the left side, and that's a good point. A kill. And number 7 is Midday. So, tied it up. Got to win by 2. It's 24-24. We had set point for 4 straight points, and they were able to grab back into it. Here's Amber get the serve. Brecken will be up in the air by the Bulldogs. Over the net by Howard. And they get the point. Whitmire looked down and said they got the feet over our side, but no, now there's going to be a timeout taken by Coach Williams. We're going to take a timeout as well. Let's take a 30-second. It's 25-24 Taos when we come back. 30-second timeout.
Did you know that God values relationships? At Faith Baptist Church, we exist to begin, build, and broaden a relationship with God and with others. We want a relationship with God through faith in His Son, Jesus Christ, as our Savior. And we also want a relationship with others in a healthy biblical community. Come join us as we strive together to go from where we are to where God wants us to be. 10:30 on Sunday mornings and 6:15 on Wednesday evenings.
There's the serve from Amber. Brecken to Kirkland. Cross court to Whitmire. Big swing. That's tipped to net. Bulldog. They tied that up. Boy, that was set points for the Tigers. It's 25-25. As Evans will check in. Howard will get a break, and Evans will go back to serve. 25-25. Got to win by 2. We're in set number 2. Bulldogs won big set number 1, but it's tied here. Set number 2. Evans moves over to the left side. Here's their serve. Nice serve. Dug up in the back row by Amber. Turnover, just get it over the net. That's going to be out. There's a point. As number 7, Figueredo tried to get it down, and it goes wide right. So Bulldogs now at set point, 26-25. Artesia. Brooklyn's going to serve from the middle. And here comes her serve. Floater, dug up back there sideways. Lucero gets it. It's going to be a tip over. Brecken, Kirkland, right side. Big swing, dug up in the back row by Amber. Lucero chases down, goes to the left side. Swing is hit him. That was number 6. Turner with the kill down the left side. Tied it up, 26-26. As Castillo will check out. Checking in for hers will be number 3. That's Garcia, Nevaeh Garcia, and back to serve Lucero. That's Isabella Lucero. Serves from the middle. 26-26 here in set number 2. Here's her jump serve. Padilla to Kirkland. Going to cross court to Padilla. Look at what the kill. Boy, you like to see that. That takes us back to set points. It'll be Whitmire serving. Frederick will check in for Brecken. Bulldogs lead 27-26 here in set number 2. Whitmire from the middle. Here comes her jump serve. We dug up by Nevaeh Garcia. Lucero chases down. Back to Lucero. That's out. Bulldogs win their final score, 28-26. Let's go ahead and take, well, let me see this. Bulldogs win 28-26 there in set number 2. They won in set 1, 24-11. So the Bulldogs get set 3 and they'll sweep them. Let's go ahead and take a 2-minute timeout, Jeff. 2-minute timeout here on KSVPTV.com.
Looking for professional window tinting services? Look no further than Reliable Tint in Artesia. Located at 1502 South 1st Street, they specialize in auto and residential window tinting, as well as glass replacement for windshields, side and rear glass. But that's not all. They now offer advanced technology, rock chip, and crack repair, ensuring your vehicle stays in top shape. Open Monday through Saturday, Reliable Tint is here for all of your tinting and glass needs. Call them today, 575-616-9163. Reliable Tint in Artesia, where quality meets reliability.
Devon Energy is now hiring in the Permian Basin. As one of the country's largest independent producers of oil and natural gas, we have exciting opportunities for people with a variety of skills and experience. We're looking for people in the Artesia community who work with integrity, dedication, and innovation. Seize this opportunity for competitive pay and comprehensive benefits. Start your career with Devon Energy today. Apply at careers.devonenergy.com. Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep. Go Bulldogs.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency. personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925, we have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency.
Mac Energy Company is working to develop today's energy with tomorrow's technology. Technological advances in recent years have presented new possibilities for exploration. We strive to utilize these advances and stay abreast of innovative technology to ensure that our company is a forerunner in the quest for energy for many years to come. But more importantly, Mac Energy Corporation is committed to being an advocate of the communities around us. We invest in community initiatives that focus on youth, education, and innovative projects that address local issues. To learn more about Mac Energy, our affiliates, and our commitment to our youth and communities, visit us at mec.com.
This is Barbecue State Volleyball. Bulldogs lead 2-0 here over the Taos Tigers, and Lucero from the middle. First serve will go back to Brecken to Kirkland. Kirkland has cross-set it. Whitmire with the shot and the kill. Jenna Whitmire with the kill, and the Bulldogs lead here in set number 3, 1-0, as Brooklyn Evans checks into the ball game. Howard will get a break, and Evans will go back to serve. Here's the serve from Evans. Back to the libero. Lucero will get it up in the air. Brooklyn, Kirkland, cross set. Big swing, dug up by the Taos Tigers on the left side. There's going to be a swing into the net by Garcia. That's Abigail Garcia playing Artesia. Evans again gets the ball, and we'll go back to serve, leading 2-0 here in set number 3. He'll serve right from the middle. She moves all over. At the middle this time. Goes over to the left side. Dug up back there by Garcia. Lucero blocked at the net, but they'll get it up in the. Oh, they're going to say she was in them. The point Artesia. 3-0. Evans gets the ball back, and they go back again to serve. She's going to move over to the left side. You're asking the official about it. Number 1, Lucero talking to the official. So they're not going to change their mind. Evans with the serve from the left side. Nice serve. Back there it goes to Amder. Set in the middle. Swing, and that's going to be a kill shot. Well, number 7, Diego. Went off the block up front and then fed to the back. Who's kicking back into the game is Cerna for the Tigers. And Shropshire, the libero, will be back to serve. He goes from the far right side. And we go to Padilla. Kirkland, back set. Going to be a shot and kill shot. Nice little right slide for Jenna Whitmire. And she goes cross court and into the court for the kill. Whitmire will go back to serve. Let's see here. We got some confusion on what's going on here. It looks like Addington. What happened? They gave the point to I missed what happened. So they're back to serve. Brecken to Kirkland, back set. Big swing and a kill. No, they get it from the air and get to it. They do. Tovar in the middle. Back set, slide step for Whitmire. They dig it up. Amder up to the and she hits it into the net. It's going to be a free ball. Shropshire tried to just bump it over. Goes into the net. So there's a point for Artesia. 4-2 as Whitmire will go back to serve. Checking in with Addington, and taking a seat is Brecken Miller. Here's a jump serve. That's too long. Whitmire got a little too much piece on it. She'll take a seat. Coming back in is Brecken. On the other side, it'll be Rodriguez checking in, and Amber will get a break. She played a lot more in set 2 and 3. Here's the serve from Griego in the middle. Padilla, Kirkland, big swing, hit at the net. Again, Kirkland, big swing again, and that's going to fall for the kill. Actually, the second shot by Addington wasn't a big swing. She just kind of did a little tap roll, and it gets over the net and in as Kraft checks in. Tovar will get a break, and Kirkland Miller will go back to serve, leading 5-3. Here's her serve from the right side. Good serve, Garcia, and it's going to be up on the net. Bulldogs going to have a chance at it. But from Padilla to Kirkland, and then there's a kill shot, and that is they're going to dig that up. Well, they get it over. They did not. Love the kill because they got it. Great hustle there by Shropshire. Chased it down into the right corner, but didn't get enough of it up in the air where they could get it over. The point Bulldogs have now doubled up at 6-3, and Kirkland will go back once again to serve. Right side, ace. Good shot. That ball had a lot of movement. Diving for it with Sierra Griego, but she couldn't get it. And a timeout taken by the Tigers. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Bulldogs lead 7-3.
Hey, Bulldog Athletics and fans, ready to fuel up after the big game? Schlotsky's in Artesia has the mouth-watering favorites you crave. From our bold sandwiches stacked high to crisp, fresh salads, piping hot pizzas, and fully loaded calzones. There's something for every Bulldog appetite. So whether you're gearing up to play or cheering from the stands, power your Bulldog pride with flavor that always wins. Schlotsky's Artesia, fueling Bulldog athletes and fans, one bite at a time.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here. They took a timeout trying to ice Kirkland. It's 7-3 Artesia here in set number 3. Bulldogs lead 2-0. Taking on the winner of KC up to Taos, and I think Taos has a 2-0 lead over there on the other court. Here's a great serve. Garcia going to be tipped over. Diaz gets it up in the air. Kirkland back set. Kraft with the big shot and the kill from the right side. Good shot by Kraft. Rodriguez goes up for the block, goes off of her and out of bounds backwards. So the ice didn't work. 8-3 Bulldogs. Kirkland Miller on that right side once again. Here's the jump serve. Dug up back there by Griego. Lucero, left side, going to go back to Evans. Evans with a nice bump, and it's going to go in the middle. He's going to tip it over, and they didn't get it over. Wasn't set that Miller wanted. Addington tried to get it over, unable to. The point goes to Tigers, 8-4 Bulldogs, and number 3, Nevaeh Garcia from the far left corner serves. Out with the Diaz, trying to straight up. Miller chases it down. Now Addington was one shot it into the kill right in the middle. Howard will check in for Evans. Padilla will go back to serve. On the other side, checking in is Charlie Castillo. Bulldogs lead 9-4 here in set number 3. And Kaylee waiting for the go-ahead. Which she now has. Here's her jump serve. Into the net. She tried to just sneak it over. Goes right into the top of the net. Falls on the Bulldog side. So point for the Tigers is number 5, Abigail Garcia checks into the ball game. The libero, Shropshire, gets a break. And back to serve is Cerna. Middle shot. Brecken. Kirkland. Back set. Big swing. That's a kill. Addington on that right side. Great set there by Kirkland as the libero checks right back in Shropshire. And number 6 gets a break. Cerna. Back to serve for the Bulldogs. Brecken Miller. Right side. Get it up in the air. Right in the middle. How on it falls. Whitmire was there for the block. 15 Rodriguez with the shot. It goes off of Whitmire and straight down on our side as Amder checks back in for the Tigers. He'll go back to serve. So where's number 5? Number 4, I'm sorry, Sophia Ortiz Amder. 6 serving 10. Padilla hits it backwards, chasing it down. If the Bulldogs say free ball, oh, they're going to say what? I don't know what they call. But a point goes to the Tigers. So 7 serving 10. Amber from the middle. Padilla couldn't get there. 8 supposed to hit it long the first time. That time it just hit it right close to the middle. And our front row, our back row was way back. Padilla came 3 or 4 steps and dove for it, but couldn't get there for the ace. 8 serving 10. Howard, Miller, Whitmire with the tip. Dug up in the back row. Lucero. That's going to be a shot back to Padilla. And then a tip over by Ray. That same 2 hits on the Bulldogs. Padilla. 9 serving 10. Amber once again from the middle. She takes a look, waiting for the official to give the go-ahead, and he does. Shot is back to Padilla. Up to Miller. Miller back set. Kraft with the big shot. They dig it up on the back row. Lucero over to the left side. Big swing blocked by the Bulldogs. Whitmire and Kraft. Point Artesia. That was Cerna with the shot from the left side, but boy, we had a big block up there and got it down on their side. Went off with a couple of them. Kraft to go back to third, leading 11-9 here in set number 3. Here's her jump serve. Great movement. They're going to dig it up. That's an ace for Kraft. I don't know how many she has now, but Get it back there. It was moving and diving. Shropshire dove and got it up, but it was over to the left side and out of bounds. The Bulldogs go back up by 3, 12-9 as Kraft gets ready to serve. And the serve, another movement, and that's another ace. Great job by Kraft. I'm telling you, those knuckleballs, they move so much. Amber tried to get it. They just moved on her. She hit it and went straight right. The Bulldogs now lead by 4, 13-9, and Ashley with the serve. Another good movement. Amber gets it up this time. Lucero in the middle. Going to be a 3-ball Artesia. Kraft gets it to Miller. Miller to Howard. Big shot. They block with the net. Howard gets it back up. It's going to be dug up, and the Bulldogs get it over. They do. Kraft chases it down. So they'll have it up in the middle. There's a happy birthday. Give a what time? Instead of they tried to bump it up front, did the Tigers, but that was too far. And Whitlock was right there in the middle. She goes up and slams it down for the kill. And the Bulldogs lead 5-5, 14-9 as Kraft again ready to go here. The ball won't cross, but they give her to go ahead. Another floater back there to Shropshire. Right in the middle, it's going to be tipped up by Brecken to Kirkland. Back set slide for Whitmire, and there's another kill for Jenna. Goes off with number 10 to steal and goes all the way over to the right side on the other sports. So the Bulldogs get that win as Tovar checks into the ball game. Kraft will get a break on the other side. Selena Castillo gets a break, and checking in is going to be number 3, Nevaeh Garcia. And back to serve. I don't know what happened. They gave them the point. All right, so Bulldogs, Miller to Miller, and she just tips it over. They get to it. 3-ball Artesia, Padilla. Miller chases down right side. Howard gets the shot, and that's going to be a kill off the block for Demery Howard. The Bulldogs will back up by 5, 15-10. Second back in for Howard will be Brooklyn Evans, and she'll go back to serve. The Taos now leading 14-10 in set number 3 on the court next to us. Serve is a good one. They're right up on the net. They do get it over, but it's out of bounds. Artesia with the point. Whitmire was right up in her face. They tried to tip it over to her left. 1 minute timeout. We'll be back. Bulldogs lead 16-10.
Hi, my name's Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
Let's take about 45 seconds. Sibbins gets the first point for the Bulldogs on her serve. 17-10. Here's another serve. Amber gets it up in the air. Lucero right in the middle. Kill shot is blocked at the net. They dig it up and have another chance on the left side. Garcia back to Brooklyn. It's going to go over there. Happy birthday. Oh, great job by Jenna. Number 7 had the happy birthday shot. Sierra Griego, but Jenna blocked it right back down. And the point goes to the Bulldogs. 18-10. Brooklyn Evans back to serve from the middle. They float it over. Garcia to Lucero right in the middle. Another shot tipped at the net by the Bulldogs, and it goes down behind them. Brecken gave a good job trying to get to it, but point on the kill for the Tigers. Checking in for the Tigers, number 6, Sherman. She comes in for number 5, Garcia. That's Abigail Garcia. And back to serve is the libero, Shropshire, from the right side. Brecken, Kirkland, cross court. Padilla, big shot. They dig it up, and they get it over. They do. Now Whitmire tips it over. Back on the other side can be a 3-ball Artesia. Tovar. Brecken, or Kirkland, big swing again. That's going to be dug up again. Used to be another 3-ball. Oh, they do get it over. Whitmire blocked it. Padilla, Kirkland, right in the middle. Whitmire dug up in the back row. They're going to get it over again. Tovar Kirkland, cross-court set. Big swing, blocked at the net. They dig it up, so they're going to be a free ball Ortiz again. Tovar, Steve Miller, cross-court to Padilla. This time it's going to be a kick shot for Taylor Padilla. Boy, the Tigers were battling as well as the Bulldogs. Great ball. A couple of good saves on both sides. But the Bulldogs come out on top and now lead 19-11 as Brecken checks out. Coming in for her is Addington. Also checking in, looks like it's going to be Martinez. Megan Martinez, number 6. She's going to come in for Padilla. And back to serve will be Jenna Whitmire. So the junior checks in for her first time here in today's action. Here's a jump serve for, it's an ace for Jenna Whitmire. That ball moved right, left, right, and then fell. Amber tried to get to it and couldn't. So an ace for Jenna Whitmire, and the Bulldogs score 20-11 here in set number 3. Leading 2-0. Another good serve. This time they chase it down. Lucero back set. Whitmire gets to it. First one. Big swing. Addington. They're going to dig it up on the back row over to the left side. Another big swing. Whitmire with the dig. Brooklyn gets it over to Martinez, but her shot too far across court on the skill effort. Brecken checks back in. Whitmire will get a break. On the other side, it'll be Rodriguez checking in for Amber. And back to serve will be number 7, Griego, down 12-20 here in set number 3. Final set if they don't win it. So Griego tying her shoe back there. They serve from the middle, all of them but a couple. Almost all of them serve from the middle. All right, here's the serve. Tovar gets to it, and it's up into the net. Miller tried to get it out of it, but could not. So point. Beat the Tigers, down 13-20. Bulldogs by 7. As Griego again, back to serve from the middle. We'll go to Brooklyn, and then punched over, and that's going to be a kill. Addington with a nice punch. The ball was a little bit wide from Miller, and she punched over with her right hand and got the kill shot. So Coach is doing some switching around here as Tovar will get a break. Trap sets in, and also getting a break is Miller, and that is Kirkland Miller. Back to serve will be McGoy for the Bulldogs. So Ellie from that right side will serve, leading 21-13. McGoy serve. Another knuckleball dug up back there by Sanchez. This will be a free ball Artesia. Brecken to McGoy, back set. Oh, too far. He tried to cross-court stop, but he sailed on this. So point to the Tigers. 14 serving 21 as number 3, Nevaeh Garcia from the far. She's one of the ones that doesn't serve in the middle, far left corner. And go back to Brecken, up to McCoy. She chases it down, actually. Cross-court set, roll shot to Kraft. They're able to dig that up. Lucero cross-court to Serna. Her shot is blocked. When they give it up, they do. So a free ball Artesia. Kraft. Brooklyn went backwards, so this is going to be get it over, which the Bulldogs do. Martinez. Free ball for Taos. They shove it over. Good dig back there by McGoy. Brooklyn to Martinez hits it into the net. Point Taos. It'll be 15 serving 21. As Garcia once again goes far left side to serve. Out of bounds, getting out of the way was Brecken Miller. 22-15 Artesia. Nevaeh Garcia will get a break. Coming in for her is Aubrey Apodaca, an 8th grader. So she's going to get some action here. She has not been in. On the other side, checking back into the ball game was Howard and also Padilla. Padilla back to serve. 22-15. Nice serve. Dug up back there backwards. Apodaca gets up to be a free ball Artesia. Padilla, McGoy, big swing, tipped at the net, and that's going to be 4. No, it's not. It was 3. Padilla again. McGoy right in the middle. Big swing by Addington. They are able to get it up into the air. Another free ball Artesia. Back row. Padilla to McGoy. She's going to cross set it. Howard with the swing, and it's too long. Howard's been struggling a little bit on those. She's had a few kills, but a few just a little too long. As number 5, Garcia, Abigail Garcia, checks in for Shropshire. And back to serve will be Cerna. 16 serving 22. Brecken to McGoy, right in the middle. Big swing, but too far for Kraft. Didn't get on top of that one either. So point goes to the Tigers, and Coach Williams takes a timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout right now.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
All right, we're back here. For Taos, I just saw, got the win in 3. So for Taos awaits the winner of this match. Artesia in a commanding position here, 2-0 and leading here. It's set 3 by 5, 22-17. There's number 6, Cerna, back to serve for the Tigers. And here is her serve. Griffin up to McGoy. McGoy, cross set, roll shot for Howard. They dig it up. It's going to be a 3-ball Artesia. Padilla to McGoy, back set. Craft with the kill on that left side. Bulldogs now set and, oh, that's 23. Sorry, 23-17 as Shropshire checks back in for the Tigers. And Brecken Miller will go back to serve from that right side, leading 23-17. Nice serve. It's going to be dug up the back row, and that's an ace. Not the doctor, the 8th graders hit it, but it went off to the left. Now set and match point as number 23 gets up to check in. That's Taos. She is a sophomore, so Chloe will check into the ball game for the Tigers. They're getting an 8th grade in, a sophomore. Several sophomores have been in. A freshman has been in. That Nevaeh Garcia is a freshman, by the way. There's a serve. Lucero to middle. Big swing. Blocked at the net. And that's going to be it if the Bulldogs win. Another block for Jenna Whitmire. And the final score, 25-17. So Artesia moves on in the brackets as they defeat Taos in 3. They won set number 1, 24-11, set 2, 28-26 in a seesaw battle, and then come out in set number 3 and get the win 25-17. So what that means is Taos is finished. Their tournament is over. The Bulldogs move on, and they're going to face a familiar foe and district rival with the Taos Rams. So Artesia today, approximately 4 o'clock. Just check in with us. If they get behind, they'll be a little late. I don't think they'll start them early, but they might. So be ready around 4 o'clock to tune in here on KSDPTV.com. We're also on Facebook, KSDP Radio on Facebook, KSDP TV on YouTube. And the Bulldogs will move on in this championship here at the 2025 Rudiesville, Texas Barbecue State Volleyball Class 4A Championships. And we'll play at 4 o'clock today against the Taos Rams. The winner of that game will play at 8 a.m. in the morning. So we should get that win. Now, we defeated Taos twice this year. Sometimes it's hard to beat a team twice. Sometimes it's hard to beat them 3 times. But the Bulldogs will come in on this momentum, as will Taos. They've won in 3 as well. They defeated Kirtland Central. So both teams coming back this afternoon after getting their big wins this morning, 3-0. It'll be Taos against Artesia at 4 o'clock. On behalf of Jeffrey Curtis back in the studio, this is Joby Hodling saying I hope you have a good middle of your day here. Tune back in. Artesia Taos, 4 o'clock, right here at KSDP